You know, you might feel differently then. Yeah.
Against whom war is made, permission is given to fight, because they are armed, and verily Allah is most powerful for their aid. They are those who have been expelled from their homes in defiance of right from no cause, except that they say, Rabbi Allah. Had not Allah checked one set of people by means of another, there would surely have been done monasteries, churches, synagogues, and mosques, in which the name of Allah is commemorated in one. Allah will certainly aid those who aid His cause. However, Allah is fools, and softly they are those who establish the land, establish the prayer, and give in charity, enjoy the past and forget not that Allah is the end and the center of all things.
Please warmly welcome Tony for the safety brief.
Kia ora everybody, Tony. I'm standing here today for Palestine. Just look up with the whānau and the green vests that are around here. Our role is to happy the Palestinian community and happy our marchers. So we're here to de-escalate and to calm situations down. So we do invite our wonderful Palestinian whānau as our leaders and people we're supporting today. If anyone is agitated or anyone is creating any problems, just leave it to the Kaiapana, to the Tata, and we'll take care of that. We want you to focus on the march and focus on the martyrs and the being sacrificed. It's sad, but actually we've never seen the struggle of the Palestinian people. So we're here for your safety and for your protection. Please come to us. We ask you at the end of the speeches, we're going to march down to the other end down there towards the Queen's Building of Auckland. We're going to line up, we're going to take a left, we're going to go out to the nearest consulate, we're going to take a left again on Commerce Street, and take another left over here on Key Street, and we're coming back into the square. So that's our route. We have police lined up at intersections. We have Bati's bus will be leading us. When Bati's bus is in place, then the police will give us the heads up and we can start marching. Kaiapana leads, there's about 4 of our leads, will be organising the front, 2 banners at the front. After the banner, we've got 62 metres of scrolls of the names of the martyrs, and we invite the whānau here that are marching to help carry that. So it'll be in the middle of the march, and then we're going to march, and our wonderful Palestinian whānau, Tasmin and her whānau will be leading the chants, and Ali and the rest of the whānau. So that's the lineup, that's the structure. We've got Kaiapana on the sides, Kaiapana on the back, Brother Simon and Greenpeace and his people at the back. We've got wonderful experienced Kaiapana at the front and on the sides. So we're here to look after you on here, and enjoy the day and keep struggling.
Just before we begin, I'd like to ask some volunteers to hold the banners on the ground. Our first speaker today is Gabrielle. Please warmly welcome Gabrielle. Kia ora tātou, ko Gabriela Makarita hine te brain a hau, he uri o hau no Ngāti Maniapoto me Hāmoa, e mihi ana ki te mana whenua o te ropi nei, Ngāti Whātua o Rākei, tēnā koutou. It's an honour to stand here in recognition of our Indigenous solidarities today, to honour your martyrs and te puna. The decolonisation of Aotearoa rests upon the liberation of Palestine and all our global South phenomena. I'm stepping in for Bianca Ranson today, and this is also my first time speaking at the Rally for Palestine. Aroa mai, I'm not the best at chants or anything cool like that, but I'll leave that to the kama over here. But I did want to share some brief kōrero about the colonial history of this landscape, Auckland CBD, because paved under these commercial buildings is a landscape that links together the industries of prisons and militarisation with violence against tangata whenua that carries on today. Not far from here is the University of Auckland, and if you ever walk past the library, is the Albert Barracks Wall, the remnants of a military fortress built in the 1840s by the early colonial administration to counter armed resistance by Māori. And right next to the barracks is Old Government House, where Governor Grey and his colonists strategised the massacres and invasions of our lands in the Waikato by the New Zealand Armed Constabulary, the inception of our modern day police force. For Indigenous peoples, we have seen ourselves in the heartbreak as well as the resistance of our ancestors in Palestine. In expressing true solidarity, I'm very careful not to equivocate experiences, but there is a clear mapping of colonisation as a global economy of dispossession. Nothing exists in isolation. The same technologies and ideas are developed, transported and transplanted across our lands and creating this depraved system of exploitation and consumption. Thinking about the state of our current struggles for tino rangatiratanga, I'm often reminded that the clearest statement of the ACT Party's far-right intent is in their response to Gaza. If genocide is the apotheosis of fascism, then you cannot get a more explicit alignment with fascism than outright genocide denial. And I do not mean to single out the ACT Party as the main source of our problems. Settler colonialism, which is not an event, it's a project, has always been fascistic. But understanding their rhetoric places a very important lens on the policies that are being relentlessly rolled out and rolled back here. The most alarming being what is happening with the expansion of prisons and carceral laws in New Zealand. The US metal corporation Honeywell, which has manufactured weapons used to bomb Gazan schools, is the same contractor that has been delivering a $750 million prison bill project at Waiperia on stolen Waikato Maniapoto lands, which this government is spending a further $2 billion expanding into New Zealand's largest prison. What this government is doing, the slashing of social welfare, the worsening of economic conditions for those living at the toughest here in Aotearoa, all rest upon the mass incarceration of Māori, the houseless, gangs and the poor. It all rests upon a war economy that demands genocide. We cannot forget our whānau most targeted by the state, and we cannot forget Palestine. We cannot forget the Global South in strengthening our movement for Te Tiriti o Waitangi. Ngā mihi aroha kia koutou.
Palestine! Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine! Palestine!
Thank you, Gabrielle. The Māori and Palestinian struggle connects us, and we will continue to fight for Te Tiriti o Waitangi and a free Palestine. Our second speaker today is Rahab Joudeh. She is a Palestinian from Gaza who will be doing a poem in dedication to our martyrs. Please warmly welcome Rahab.
Assalamu alaikum, kia ora, hello. Today we march. We march for the martyrs, for the ones who can't march anymore, for the voices that still echo through the rubble, through the broken streets, through the silence the world tries to force upon us. We march for the mother who kissed her child goodnight, never knowing it would be the last time. For the father who dug through the rubble with his bare hands, searching for the pieces of life that should have never been stolen. We march for the children who never got to grow up, who dreamed of the moon but never lived to see another sunrise. For him, just 6 years old, trapped in a car screaming for help that never came. For the babies whose only crime was being born Palestinian. We march for the families buried together, for the prayers left unfinished, for the meals that will never be shared. We march for the journalists shot with truth in their chests, for the medics who died with their hands still trying to save lives. We march because silence is not an option, because justice is not a request, it is a demand, because the blood of our martyrs does not fade and their names will never be forgotten. They want us to forget. They want us to move on. They want us to believe that our people are just numbers, statistics, casualties of a war. But we know the truth. Mahmoud Jude, my cousin, was not just a number. And just like him, every single martyr had a name, a story, a life full of dreams and hopes and love and laughter, until it was stolen by the IDF, by the Israeli government. Shame! Shame! So today, we march. We march because memory is resistance. Because to stand here is to say, we are still here. For the olive trees burned to the ground, for the homes turned to ashes, for the rivers that cry, for the earth that still mourns. We march because the martyrs don't die. They lead the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Rahaf. Now I'd like to welcome Nadine and Ali to give us a round of chants.
Kia ora. Feels good to be back. If you hear my voice cracking, just ignore that. I haven't chanted in a while, so just ignore that. From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
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 One,
We are the people.
two,
We won't be silent.
three.
We are returning soon, 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 soon.
One,
We are the people.
two,
We won't be silent.
three.
We are returning soon, 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 soon.
From Auckland to Palestine,
From Auckland to Palestine.
occupation is a crime.
Occupation is a crime.
Occupation is a crime.
Occupation is a crime.
Killing children 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 is a crime.
Kafafe tonu mato.
Ake, ake, ake.
Kafafe tonu mato.
Ake, ake, ake.
Kafafe tonu mato.
Ake, ake, ake.
Thank you.
Our last speaker today is Neil, who will be giving us the latest updates on events happening. Please warmly welcome Neil.
Thank you. Yeah. So today we march, but that's not the end of it. You'll hear me saying again and again and again, there are things we can do. The letter writing, write a letter to one of the ministers, Minister of Immigration, Minister of Foreign Affairs, bring it along and give it to us. We'll make the copies and send them to Parliament.
You can write a letter to an MP yourself, and you can get their postal address, free post, by Googling writing to New Zealand MPs. You can send an email to a minister. You can find email addresses on the parliamentary website. Google emailing New Zealand ministers, putting signs and stickers on lampposts. Make up a sign and work out how to stick it to a lamppost, whether it's Israeli soldiers are not welcome here. Get this message and spread it across New Zealand. The main target of PSNA right now is SodaStream, and we're getting stickers printed for people to then use to stick on products. And when you want to do boycott, there's 3 different apps. The boycott app, No Thanks, Halal Kiwi. And don't forget the Justice for Palestine campaign on the ASB investment in Israeli companies. If they don't move or they don't divest, we should move if you've got investments in those companies. So some coming events, we were going to have a group planning day tomorrow, but it's been postponed due to a couple of unanticipated circumstances. There's no picket this Wednesday. What we're doing is, it's Waitangi Day. We did not get a stall at Waitangi, but our friends from Keri did. So if you're going to be on Waitangi, go for a look and you'll see the Palestinian signs, and say hi to the whānau up there, because they're actually holding our space up there this year. They were there last year. In Tamaki Makaurau, what we're recommending people do, the tangata whenua have stood by us all these months. What we want to do is take your Palestinian flags and, take your Palestinian flags and show people that we, the Palestinians, the Palestinian supporters, stand with Te Tiriti, stand with our Maori whānau. For those who are actually interested, we do have a planning meeting on Monday, Western Springs Gardens Community Centre. Saturdays always going forward. Banners on bridges. The banners guys have come from the bridges to join the rally. And there's a Waiheke market stall. So if you're on Waiheke, look at joining in and dropping by that. The first Saturdays of the month are a rally and march. So what we're looking at doing is making this a drumbeat. Every first Saturday of the month. We have done this, having rallies and doing things for about 20 years. So we're going to bring that, and we want to do a rally in March. The in-between Saturdays, we'll come back here to hold the space, and we'll be here every week, every Saturday. And on March the 1st, there's going to be a musical surprise in that rally in March, so keep it in your minds. Sunday the 16th is a talk by Sama Sabawi, 7 o'clock, and Western Springs Garden Community Hall. She's a great speaker. Come along and look at joining in. If you feel you're affiliated with PSNA, the National Hui is in Wellington on Saturday, the 22nd and 23rd of February. I have the watermelon lady who wants to say the last word. Cheers.
I'll be very quick because I know that I'm the only person standing between you and a fabulous march. Thank you. If you have not received an email and you've got a watermelon and you want to receive an email about what the hell to do with your watermelon over the next few weeks, just come and see me after the march and sign up to my email where I can stay in contact with you. Send me a photo of you and your watermelon. People want to hear about this story, and it's about people here and people in Palestine, and that we're standing in solidarity with them just through a watermelon. So send me photos of you and your watermelons. If by some chance your watermelon has not survived the summer or your hands, just come and see me afterwards. I've got free watermelons. It's still time to plant. I have my own first 2 watermelons. This gentleman here has, I don't know how many, lots and lots of fruit, and we share photos every week. But if you would like more plants because they didn't survive, come and see me. I've got bags and 12 or so watermelon plants to give away. Kia ora. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Neil and Suzanne. Today's theme of our march is Martyrs' March, to honor each martyr and soul lost by this evil regime. Liv has put together a list of all those who have been murdered since the 7th of October. We ask some volunteers to please carry this piece of paper in the middle of our march. We will begin our march shortly. Can I please invite you to paste your fingerprint in honor of each martyr before we march here at the front. Thank you.
And what I forgot to say, the banner's on the ground. If some people want to join in and carry a banner, go and have a look and do that. And the other thing is we've got a lot of water here. There's about another 3 or 4 trays. So if you need water, come and get it. It's just free. Just pick one up and have it for the march. Cheers.
Something else.
Once you are done putting your fingerprint on the flag, please make your way to Queen Street. Thank you very much.
I said, I
Palestine! Palestine! Shut it down! 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 Palestine! Palestine! We are the people!
If you are done putting your fingerprints, please start walking towards Queen Street. The flag is still going to be here, so you can do it after the rally. Thank you.